How you doing, Sagittarius? Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast here on Dove and Serpent Tarot, and this is for the week of July 18 through 24. We're going to be asking the cards, what is going on with you? What do you need to know for this coming week? And see if we can get a little bit of a read on whatever energies are happening for you for this week. And this is, again, for July 18 through 24. And this is for Sagittarius. So let's jump right into it. If you want to see any more videos for your playlist, for your sign, you can click on the link right here. This will take you to the your very own Sagittarius playlist. So you can see all of the previous readings that we've done for that sign. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this. And this is for July 18 through 24. What does Sagittarius need to know? Let's find out. Okay, Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Some watery energy, some emotional energy. A lot of water and fire. But we got a nice balance here, I think. What I'm seeing, first of all, is that you are in a rather stable position in your life, in your emotional circumstances right now, your romantic circumstances. Now, this could be that you are either in a very stable and happy and rather peaceful relationship right now. Things are going pretty well. Or you're in this situation where you are not in a relationship, but you're okay with that. I feel like whatever is the situation with you, whether you are involved with someone or not, you're in a very stable, peaceful, harmonious situation. You're feeling good about things and you're enjoying yourself, and nothing really is the issue at the moment. I feel like someone's coming in to change that. I feel like with this Knight of Cups energy that's crossing your path this week, I feel like this is indicating that someone is going to be bringing you some upsetting news. Now, this could be upsetting in the sense that they're attracted to you, they want to start a relationship with you, and they're going to be communicating their feelings towards you. And this is going to just kind of disrupt the daily flow of your life. This is going to disrupt this kind of relative peace and harmony that you have in your life right now, you know. So this is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad message. It's not negative or harmful in any way. But I feel like this person is going to be bringing you some news, whether it's their own feelings for you that they're going to be sharing. Something like that is going to just cause a disruption in your life. You know what I mean? I do feel like you've done a lot of work in the past to get yourself to this calm, peaceful, and stable place. I feel like maybe you've had to really heavily rely on some outside help, whether that's counseling or friends or family, or any other kind of organization that you could be involved with that it's just kind of help you get back on track, you know. I do feel like there's this Ace of Wands energy that is overshadowing this whole spread, and I think this is kind of your tendency to jump into things quickly, to act rather impulsively, and to you know, have that really excited and enthusiastic attitude where any opportunity that comes along seems like a really good idea, right? And I think maybe that's gotten you into a little bit of trouble in the past, because I do see some fluctuations in your emotions. I feel like maybe Sagittarius, you're kind of a person that's prone to a little bit of fluctuating moods. Okay, let's just call it that. Maybe at times you find yourself a little depressed. At other times you find yourself just really excited and enthusiastic about opportunities. So I feel like you've done a lot of work and you've gotten a lot of help to kind of navigate that part of yourself and to really get a hold on it and really get yourself to this place where things are just stable and, you know, you're not too low, you're not too high, you're just rather even. Okay, and I think that's what the Four of Cups here is suggesting. And now, especially because these Four Cups are sitting on a sea that looks like it might be a little rocky. There might be some storm clouds in the background. And I like to say that in this situation, it's because you've had that in your past. You've had that rocky emotional life in your past, and now you're in this kind of stable Four of Cups situation. That's the general energy about you. But I do see this tendency to really get carried away with new things and these opportunities and taking of risks that might not be a good idea. But I feel like now you're starting to think more before you act. You're starting to really be able to discern what is a good idea and what is not a good idea. So while these are both, active cards, they're not in conflict. I feel like you still have this really strong and passionate enthusiasm for opportunities, and you love to take risks, and you love to just get carried away with whatever the next thing coming along is. But I feel like now, with this Princess of Swords energy, you're able to reason things out, and you're able to give it a little bit more forethought before you just jump right into these things. So I think that's a really good mixture of energy to have. And I really think that this really is enabling you to live a very exciting life. I feel like you have a lot of fun, a lot of good things that you do in life. And I feel like now you're in this calm, relatively relaxed and restful place emotionally. There's no major upsets in your life. Things are going pretty well. But then we have this Knight of Cups energy coming into it. And I think this is someone who is, with whatever news they're bringing you, and it could just be news of their own feelings toward you, they are going to upset this stability that you've built for yourself. Okay, so this just could be someone rushing in to tell you that they love you, and that, while of course that's always a welcome thing to hear, I feel like that's really going to cause this, the waters to be churned up again. And I feel like it's going to cause this little bit of a disturbance in you emotionally and mentally. And that, again, that's not a bad thing. It just means that this is something that's coming in to just to churn up the waters a little bit. But I do feel with this, with the High Priestess in the near future, the relatively near future position of this spread, that this situation is going to be bringing good tidings. It's going to have a good outcome. It's going to increase your happiness and your sense of love, your sense of well-being. You're going to see, rather than this being an upsetting event, an upsetting thing, this Knight of Cups energy, I think, is going to be bringing you even more love and more joy into your life. Okay, so you're going to see a disruption in your current routine, your current stability, this current Four of Cups energy. There's going to be a disturbance there, but it's going to be a disturbance for the better. Okay, it's going to shake things up, but you're going to feel a lot of joy, I think, and satisfaction through this. So I think it is someone that you will welcome their news. Okay, if they're coming out to tell you that they love you, I think you're going to welcome that. You're going to appreciate that, and I think that's really going to brighten your day, and it's really going to enhance your life rather than causing any kind of turmoil or pain. I feel like this person that is bringing you this news just got out of a relationship. Maybe they always really were in love with you, but they were wrapped up in some other serious thing that is now over. It might not be a relationship. They might have just had some other previous commitments that didn't allow them to pursue a relationship with you. It could be that they were, they had a career obligation in a different part of the world or a different part of the country, and now that's wrapped up, and so now they can come back to you and really pursue what they want in life, or who they want to be with, who they want to share their life with, which I think is you. And I think they're coming out of this previous cycle. This could be just a cycle of their own growth and development that they're coming out of. It could be, the ending of a previous relationship for them. It could be that they're just getting out of some previous situation that has not allowed them to pursue a relationship with you. Okay, so that could be a lot of different things. And I don't want to speculate really on what that is, because I don't know this person, and I'm not reading for this other person. I can just kind of get a feeling for what's going to happen involving you. And I think that with their availability now, they're going to be bringing this news to you, which I think you're set up in a position where you're really ready to receive that. Okay, and I think the Six of Swords is really indicating that as well. I think part of the Um, Part of the flip side, I guess, or the other side of this coin is that you may, because you've started with this Princess of Swords energy to just kind of think before you act and to really try to be responsible, right, with yourself. I feel like maybe the Six of Swords is telling you not to overthink things. Okay, so while it is good for you to reason things out and to be rational and responsible, you don't want to overdo it, and you don't want to. If you can see that card, I don't know how close I can get to the camera here, but if you can see, all these swords are really stabbing the central heart of that figure right in the center of the card. And, you know, I feel like this is just a bit of a warning not to let your head destroy the feelings, destroy your heart. Okay, not to let your head completely rule your heart. I mean, it's good to have some foresight and responsibility and the forethought before acting on any situation, and be responsible with yourself. But you don't want to, in my opinion, and what these cards are telling me, you don't want to let your intellect really dominate your heart and your spirit and your soul too much. Again, it's good to be rational and responsible, but don't let it go too far. Okay, so really, really allow yourself to feel however you're feeling in this situation. Okay, now as the more long-term future or the final outcome, we do see the Nine of Discs here, and this is gain. This is usually financial gain, but I think in this situation, since we're not really talking about a financial thing, and really, really this is just about the only Earth card that we have. We have the Hierophant here, which is Taurus, which is also Earth, but that's a major arcana card. I think this is still a little bit more lofty, let's say, than just the suit of discs. So as the only Earth card here, this I think means more of a gain in not so much a financial wealth or a financial gain, but a gain in your health and happiness and well-being, and just an improvement in your environment in general. So I think that this person really bringing this news to you of their feelings, I think, is really going to cause an increase in your satisfaction, a gain here of this High Priestess energy, a gain of this sense of elation and this exalted feeling that you're, I think, going to have through this situation, and one of just increased satisfaction, increased joy, and increased, just an increased connection with your feelings on a deep level that I think is really going to seem like a spiritual thing to you. So I really feel like this situation is going to really evolve very nicely for you. I don't think, Sagittarius, that this Knight of Cups energy, I don't think, is coming to really upset things or really cause any trouble. I do think it's going to shake things up and stir things up with you and your emotions, but I feel like you're kind of ready for that. I feel like you're in a good place for that. And I think that you've done the work to set yourself up very nicely to receive this. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this could just be some other kind of news coming from your partner that's going to do the same thing. Okay, it's not necessarily just they're professing their love to you, although it could be that. But if you're in a relationship already, it just is going to indicate the next level. So whatever the next level would be in your current relationship, that's what this news, I think, is bringing you. Now, if you're single now, this is pretty straightforward. Someone's coming in to say they've got feelings for you, they want to be with you, and they love you, and I think they have for a long time. So that's where all of this energy seems to be flowing, and I do feel like this is going to be a good situation for you. You're going to get a lot from this. It's going to really just help you to grow and evolve, and I think really really allow you to feel a stronger connection with the world around you, and a stronger harmony. And just, you're going to have this, again, with the High Priestess and the Nine of Discs, it's a gain of a more spiritual perspective. It's the gain of a more exalted and lofty relationship with, the spiritual world and with your divine self and that sort of thing, and that very divine energy. I mean, again, I think this is really going to seem like a spiritual experience to you, because you're so ready, and you're just in a stable position right now emotionally. You've done the work to get yourself on track and get yourself into this spot, and now you're ready to receive this new energy. And I think this is going to be, on top of it just being this Knight of Cups energy, someone's going to be bringing you this emotional information, so to speak. I think it's really going to open you up to the receiving of this divine energy, this spiritual essence that's going to be coming down for you. So I think that's all going to kind of be a little bit of a catalyst for that kind of spiritual experience, but I think it's going to happen through this Knight of Cups coming at you with this this very strong emotional energy. Anyway, I think the message has come out as clear as it's going to get here for you, Sagittarius. I do appreciate you watching this video. This was your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 18 through 24. And if you want to see the extended version of this reading, you can become a member to this channel. That's really easy to do. The instructions are down in the description of this video. And I look forward to reading for you again. Thank you so much for watching.